Thank you for joining Video Fit Solutions. Today, myself in Summit Video Productions with Wayne Sales, and today we're going to review the Autel Evo 2 8K.
Thank you for joining us today. This is Frank with Where in the World is Frank and Gina, and we've got Wayne Sales here of Summit Video Productions. Please like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Just look him up, Wayne Sales, on YouTube, and you'll be able to pull up his channel and see some of his great videos. Today we're going to do a review on the Autel Evo 2 8K. This is the drone. This guy here is what we use to do a lot of our videography that you see from our aerial shots. It has an 8K camera here, which is actually probably the most expensive part of this drone is the actual camera. Can you see it there? Yeah. It comes with sensors on the top. To avoid hitting anything from the top. It has side sensors to avoid any side confrontations, and it has bottom sensors as you're descending. And what it does not have is a rear sensor. If you notice, there are no sensors on the back, so if you're backing up with this drone, you need to make sure that you're watching it and obviously not depending on sensors to stop it from hitting something. These propellers are detachable. We'll go over that in another video, kind of break it down a little bit. It has a battery. You have to buy a second battery. These guys are pretty expensive, about $200 a pop. So you don't want to damage this one, and you definitely don't want to have to buy another one if you don't have to anytime soon. It has an SD card here, a micro SD card, which you just has a little flap here. You pop it down, and the micro SD card pops out, and you can insert it and reinsert it as needed to transfer your footage that you're taking. The footage from this guy is remarkable. You also have a remote controller here. With the remote controller, you have a viewfinder here where you can actually view your flights from the actual screen on the controller without a cell phone mounted, or you have the optional cell phone mount where you can actually include your cell phone inside of here, and that way you can actually plug it into this and get a bigger view of the actual flight from the actual drone. Did you have any other questions, Wayne?
As you're well familiar that drones are becoming a big deal when it comes to content creation.
Yes, they are.
And we're starting to use it more, implement it more in our videos. And so we know that it can go up vertically very quickly. It hovers very nicely. You can do shots that way. And a question I was wondering about the speed. What kind of speed can you get out of this when it's going across the sky?
This one, if you have a low wind day, what we call a low wind in the drone world, basically this one has rated to do anywhere from 38 to 40 miles an hour top speeds.
Wow.
Now that obviously depends on your altitude, how high up you are, how low you are. Wind speeds can vary from different elevations, so that will affect that. Your normal speeds for this drone is anywhere between 22 and 25 miles an hour though.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fabulous new piece of equipment. Not new, it's been around a while, but we're just sort of discovering it and getting into it.
Yeah.
But it's a great tool, great addition for all content creators. And so I think for now, that's great. We've got an overview of the product, and it's possible we can actually get it in the air. Let's see.
Yeah, we will. Speaking of the air, if you're new to the drone world, a lot of these drones, this drone itself will do almost 2 miles up, believe it or not. Yeah, but you can't legally fly that high. You're only supposed to fly your drones about 400 feet above your current elevated surface. If you're on a mountain that's 800 feet above where you're on the ground level, then you can fly the drone 400 feet above that mountain. However, you can't legally go any higher than that because you're possibly getting into air traffic above you, whether it be helicopter or airplanes.
Very good.
All right.
All right, that sounds good to me. I think we ought to go on outside and let's see what we can do.
Let's go out and take it out for a flight, and we'll get some footage for you out there. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask us in our chat. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have. We're also thinking about starting up a weekly tutorial class, so look forward to that coming up soon.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, and please remember, Where in the World is Frank and Gina, and Summit Video Productions, or just look up Wayne Sales on YouTube and subscribe to our channels, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, guys, so we're out here. We're going to go ahead and launch the drone. It's a bit chilly out here, so we've got Wayne behind the camera, and we're going to go ahead and try and launch the drone. There's a power button here. You press and hold it. Wayne can point the camera over there so you can see the drone itself. It's lit up.
It is always safer to stand about 3 to 4 feet away from your drone when you're first starting it up. The propellers can cause serious injury, so with whatever drone you have, just be careful. And here I'm showing you the remote controller with the power button on the left, the pause button, the home button, and the return to home button.
All right, so here we go, guys. We'll bring it back. That's okay, we got it. And we'll go ahead and let our cameraman say hello here. Wayne Sales of Summit Video Productions.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Where in the World is Frank and Gina, and look up Wayne Sales on YouTube. Check out his channel. Thank you. God bless.